Did you ever observe any physical injuries on Miss Heard?
Never, no.
How about on Mr. Depp?
Yeah, what I noticed straight away was most of these marks and most of these things through my training is happening in the left-hand side of his face. And it would be scratches on his neck, maybe a fat lip in the corner, maybe a bruising on the eye socket.
Did you ever see or hear any arguments between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard?
I could hear Amber, screaming, you know. I could hear shouting and bawling, and I could hear it going on. It's mostly I could hear Amber screaming, you know.
They say a woman's happiest day is her wedding day. That may be true, but save it when you get to Amber Heard. Johnny Depp's Bodyguard has described noticing injuries and marks on the actor's face as his marriage to Amber Heard became more volatile. Now it's been revealed that the Stepfather actress attacked him on their honeymoon, sparking mixed reactions from their fans all over the globe. So does this finally prove Amber is unstable, as previously said by their doctor? And is it true Depp got more abused in their relationship? Let's find out. Malcolm Connolly, Johnny Depp's long-serving bodyguard, took to the stand in the Hollywood star's defamation trial against his ex-wife, telling the court he witnessed his client go from being happy in love to quiet as Amber became more dominant and demanding. Testifying remotely from his native UK, Connolly, who began working as Depp's private personal security in 2006, said, "At the beginning it was all lovey-dovey. Everything was great. The honeymoon period was on, and it was good. It was great to see Johnny happy again. Amber was lovely, charming, as she usually is, and good as gold." But Connolly, who identifies as a protection officer, said things then started to change between the two spouses, who began arguing more often. Amber started to change. Amber started getting a bit more feisty and demanding. I could see that Amby wanted to wear the pants in this relationship. That was pretty obvious, he testified. The bodyguard added that the actress could get frosty at the drop of a hat, and over time witnessed Depp getting quieter as Amber started getting grumpy. Connolly admitted that he never saw any physical violence between the two, but testified that he could hear Depp and Amber arguing often. "I could hear Amber screaming. I could hear her shouting and bawling," he said, adding that he could mostly hear the Aquaman actress shouting and that the couple fought more often than not. And while he never witnessed any violence, the security guard told the court that he eventually began noticing scratches and injuries on Depp's face. He noted that he never saw any marks on Amber. "What I noticed straight away was that most of these marks were happening on the left-hand side of his face," Connolly said. "There would be scratches on his neck, maybe a fat lip in the corner, a bruising in the eye socket. It was getting more regular, not every week, but it was definitely happening," he added. The jury was then shown a photo taken by Connolly on Depp and Amber's honeymoon in 2013. The famous Jack Sparrow posing alongside his now ex-wife and three others appeared to have visible injuries and swelling on his face. When asked to describe the photo, Connolly pointed to the swelling on the left-hand side of Depp's nose and under his left eye. Asked when he thought what had happened, the bodyguard said, "Either he's walked into a door or a door has walked into him," prompting laughter from the courtroom. Earlier on, juries also heard briefly from Depp's business manager, Ed White, who said he intervened in 2016 to resolve financial difficulties for the actor, including unpaid taxes and a cash crunch. When he blamed Amber for an excessive wine bill that featured multiple $500 bottles of Spanish Vega Sicilia wine, her lawyers responded with a barrage of questions over Depp's spending excesses. The court also heard testimony revealing that Elon Musk covered nearly half of Amber's donation to the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, after she pledged to give away her multi-million-dollar divorce settlement to charity following her split from Depp. The actress has only paid $1.3 million of the $3.5 million she promised the ACLU nearly 6 years ago, with Musk's money making up a large chunk of it. The billionaire Tesla founder, 50, gave $500,000 to the civil rights group on behalf of Amber after the two began dating following her divorce from Depp in 2016. The Aquaman star, 36, announced she would donate the $7 million she received in her settlement to two organizations when the couple's legal separation was finalized in August 2016. She promised to give half the money to the ACLU to support its work in fighting violence against women and the other $3.5 million to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. But Terrence Doherty, the ACLU chief operating officer and general counsel, testified in the trial, telling the court the organization's promised donation has not been paid in full yet. Doherty said that only a total of $1.3 million has either been paid by Amber or on her behalf. Of that money, the actress contributed $350,000 directly, while $100,000 was paid by Depp, and another $350,000 came from a fund at Fidelity, an investment company. Another $500,000 payment came from an account at investment firm Vanguard, which Doherty said he believed was a fund set up by Elon Musk. Asked by one of Depp's lawyers if there were messages with Musk about it, Doherty said there were. He said there was a document and emails they had produced to the lawyers in the case regarding the money. The trial between Depp and his troubled ex-wife began on April 11th in Fairfax, Virginia, following the actor's lawsuit against her in March 2019. The loved pirate cast argues that she defamed him in a December 2018 op-ed published in the Washington Post titled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." Meanwhile, Connolly, the security expert, said he initially worked as a security guard for Depp, his children, and his ex Vanessa Paradis. He said he first met Amber in 2010 when she was in the UK to promote the film Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage before she met Depp. He protected her for a week and said she was pleasant. He added that he didn't see her again before appearing in the Rum Diary with Depp. During his submission, the security guard went over a few incidents in which Amber threw things such as a lighter and a soda can toward Depp. He said the Pirates of the Caribbean actor stood with his hands up to show that he didn't have anything to harm anyone with. Connolly testified that he took a photo of Depp and Amber on their honeymoon, insisting that Depp was not happy. A photo of Depp and Amber during their honeymoon on the Orient Express from Bangkok to Singapore was shown in court. The guard said he took it, noting that his boss had a swelling under his eye. Connolly also accompanied the couple to Australia in 2015 when Depp severed his finger. The father of two was filming the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean movie at the time. He said that when he arrived where Depp was staying, he noticed an SUV outside with no driver. He approached, hearing muffled screaming, and opened the door to find chaos. There was screaming and shouting, and Mr. Depp was nursing one hand, he said, adding that Amber was irate and Depp was shouting back. He urged Depp to leave the situation, but when they got outside, Amber appeared again and was screaming at her ex-husband, "F off, you effing coward." His finger was just a mess, Connolly said, adding that it looked like a cartoon. "It's all flapping around. I could see bone," he said. When asked to describe Amber's behavior, he said it was crazy and fierce. During cross-examination by Amber's lawyers, Connolly said that he'd been paid directly by Depp for the last 2 years. He said they had exchanged gifts, and when asked if Depp had given him $8,500 worth of gifts, he said, "He gave me a lot more than that," prompting a laugh from the courtroom, including Depp. The bodyguard was then asked if he was loyal to Depp. "Yes, of course I'm loyal to Mr. Depp," he said. "I'd be loyal to you if I was working for you." And concerning what happened in the house in Australia, Amber's lawyer Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer and had his penis out. "I think I would remember if I'd seen Mr. Depp's penis," Connolly said, prompting another laugh from his boss and court attendees. The court then played a recording of the actor from their time in Australia. He could be heard yelling, "How you effed me over and make me feel sick." Connolly confirmed that Depp was angry at the time. In her 2018 op-ed, Amber wrote that, "Like many women, I had been harassed and sexually assaulted by the time I was of college age, but I kept quiet. I did not expect filing complaints to bring justice, and I didn't see myself as a victim. Then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out," she added at the time. Amid Amber's initial allegations that Depp abused her, Lily Rose, the actor's daughter, defended her father via Instagram in May of 2016. "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same," she posted alongside a photo with her father taken years earlier. Paradis, Depp's former partner, also supported her ex. "In all the years I've known Johnny, he has never been physically abusive with me, and this looks nothing like the man that I lived with for 14 wonderful years," she wrote in a May 2016 letter defending Johnny's character. It is becoming more unlikely that of all the people close to Johnny Depp, Amber is the only person he was violently abusive with. That said, the final judgment lies with the court of law. All we have to do is wait. And that's it from us today. In our upcoming videos, we'll be bringing you more updates on the case as they develop, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of them.